Hey everyone, in this video we will be learning about the concept of personal allowance and so we know that personal allowance is 12,570, right? And this should be first offset against the non-saving, then saving and dividend. You might be thinking why? Because non-saving is taxed at higher as compared to these two. You can see the tax rate, but you might be thinking the saving is also taxed with the same rate of non-saving. How the difference arise? Difference arise because in non-saving there are certain nil rate band to cover up your income which is not available in case of the non-saving, right? So that's why we will first offset against the non-saving, then saving, then dividend. And reason is because non-saving is taxed at the higher rate, and in saving it also taxed at the same rate, but there are certain nil rate band to cover up your income. That's why then we will offset against the saving. Then after we will go for a dividend. But if your all saving income is covered up by the the total income of saving, adding up all the total income of saving, you will have to think whether this income will be offset from the nil rate band, that is the first 5,000, that is 1,500, whichever is applicable in your situation. So we have to think for that whether it will be covered by nil rate band. If that is the case, in that case we will directly offset the personal allowance from non-saving to dividend. We will not offset it against the saving, right? You should think while doing this calculation whether our saving income is covered by nil rate band or not. Okay, so after that, personal allowance might reduce to zero or might be less than 12,570. And when it will be the case, first of all we have to check out, review our PA. And when we will review our PA, when our total income means, you can see in the above format, when our total income exceed 100,000, in that case you have to think, oh, I need to review my personal allowance. Okay, so and for that, while reviewing personal allowance, and first of all we have to calculate adjusted net income. And how we will calculate that? We'll first take net income from here. You can see in the table we will take the net income from here, and after that we will deduct the gross donation amount, if any we have contributed, but donation should be to the registered UK charity. And then we will deduct the personal pension contribution, but that should be gross amount, because in personal pension contribution, whatever contribution we are doing, it's 18%, 20% is contributed by the tax department. So we will deduct these two amounts from the net income. We will arrive at the adjusted net income, right? And from this adjusted net income we will deduct the limit, and limit is 100,000, right? And then whatever the excess amount you are receiving, right? So we will take 50% of that amount and deduct from the personal allowance. 50% of this amount and deduct from the personal allowance, as I had done here. Got my point? Okay, so now when your adjusted net income is 125140 or more than that, in that case your PA will be reduced to zero. And how? Let's see. So your axis will be 25140, and what I said, take 50% of this. 50% of this will be 12570, and if we will deduct, our personal allowance is 517, and if we will deduct this 570, it will reduce to nil, isn't it? Yeah, so this is the case for the personal allowance. So in next video we will cover up pension regarding things and qualify charitable donation. So this much in this video. Thank you so much.